Hey everyone, Miacidae here. Welcome back to Darkest Dungeon. Today we're going to be going into the Warrens to get the Virtuous Padlock for the Abomination, which is a nifty little trinket that they kind of changed up with, I think, Trinkets Plus. You might hear the cat today with her new bell. She's having a lot of fun ever since I gave it to her. That's that jingling noise in the background. But we're going to be going into the Warrens to get the Virtuous Padlock. I think it's Trinkets Plus that changed this, but I could be mistaken there. It's a nice little trinket for the Abomination that basically changes everything that happens while he is virtued and gives him a better chance to be virtued, because every time he kills a monster, he gets a plus virtue chance. I'm not sure if there is a cap on that, if I'm being totally honest, but it also gives him plus accuracy, crit, stun chance, and armor piercing while he's virtued, but gives him minus stress relief, which isn't the biggest deal because it will help him virtue more often. And I mean, if he gets to the point where he would heart attack while he's virtued, it will just give him to minus almost no stress, and then he can just do it again. So that's the plan, is we're going to be going into the Warrens. Hopefully I'll be running into a few bosses or mini bosses that I haven't really run into. There's actually quite a few in the Warrens. I don't remember what difficulty all of them show up at, and some of them are quite rare, but if I remember correctly, because between Bristle and Bone and a few other mods I have in here, Warrens actually has the most available mini bosses and bosses, but a lot of them are quite rare, and some of them I actually haven't fought yet. So we're going to be going in there and seeing how many of them I can get to proc. I might get all of them, I might get none of them. That's kind of my luck, especially lately. But we're going to be going in there with Maciek the Trapper. I am going to be using his new trinket, the Dark Tincture. So that kind of changes how he works slightly. So we will be using Slink Back to get the stealth on him, so he does more damage and more crit while he is stealthed. And then whenever he uses a melee attack, he will move forward, so he can use Slink Back even easier. So Slink Back will blight anything he hits first of all in the front 2 rows, and will ignore riposte, and then stealth him for 3 turns. Then when he is stealth, he gets the extra 50% damage and 15 crit. Then, moving forward with the Fungal Claw, I do not have a mark, so he will be blighting instead of 100% extra damage. If I would have put in a mark here, that would have been a lot more damage if I'm being completely honest, but it is what it is. I then threw the Skulker Scarf on him, because extra damage while stealthed. I'm also going to be trying to get as much of these prized skins as I can, because while I do have the 71,000 gold here, I did want as much as possible just because of training more champions. That's a lot of money, and I'm going to have a lot more to train here. Like, some of my champions aren't fully trained, like Diggs here, for example, and I have a lot of veterans that are going to be going into champions, and like for every set of 4, the last time I did it, it was like 50,000 for a set of 4 heroes to go into another champion dungeon. It was something ridiculous like that, so I might as well get as much gold while I can with him and other heroes like him. So Skin Prey will be another big move here, but he also is going to be a big damager. Him and a few other heroes might be hitting level 5 off this, which will be even bigger, because then I can bring him into harder dungeons and get more gold off of him. We'll then be bringing Flamma, the Thrall, with Maim as his main attack, Brutality as an extra damager, Indomitable as a heal, and opening with Menace for a riposte and marking himself. We're going to be bringing the Tormentor's Helmet, which was kind of leery about this, but I kind of wanted to see how it worked. So he's going to get plus 10 crit if his stress is above 33. Now note, the Thrall gets stress every single time he is hit, so that shouldn't be too hard to do. He's going to get minus stress relief received, so he's going to stack up more stress. We'll see how that works. He's going to do more bleed duration, which may already bleeds, so that should do 2 bleed for 4 rounds instead of 2 bleed for 3 rounds. And all effects are doubled if he afflicts, which I do believe he has a unique afflict, so he should never virtue. Then I threw the new Basilisk Claw on him. So all of his melee skills, which are all of his moves that he damages with, except, Menace, which I don't really count as a damaging move as is, if I'm being totally honest. So his main 2 attacks have armor piercing and a better bleed chance on Maim. So 25 armor piercing, 30% extra bleed chance on Maim. 10 crit versus anything that's bleeding that, he already does bleeding. And 15% crits while he's marked. Now, he already does marking while he uses Menace, he marks himself. However, on attack, he's going to remark himself. So he's going to get extra crits received. So because of that, he's going to get a lot more of the stress for the afflicts and stuff like that, and the extra crit for if stress above 33. It's one of those things that we'll see how it works, but I'm not going to put too much stock in it. And then I'm not sure what that C red is, if I'm being totally honest. Then we're going to be using Darien the Exanimate with Punish, Deathless as one of his heals, Lash's Gift to heal himself, and Necrosis for another chance to heal himself while hitting blighted targets, which him and the Trapper will be blighting, so he might be able to use that more often. He's going to have Seal of the Scourge once again because he's kind of our support Examinant. So anytime he uses a friendly skill, which is Deathless and Lash's Gift, he will steal Blight and Bleed from whatever target he is targeting to give to himself. He gets 15% more max HP because he's the support Examinant using this, and he takes less damage from Blight and Bleed. Then, just because I could, I threw the Ancestor's Candle on him, giving him 15% more damage if the torch is above 50, and 10 more dodge if the torch is above 50, which I'll be keeping that above. And then we have Julia the Cataphract, which I put the scintillating cubes on again, so anytime she kills a target, she'll heal the entire party for 2 HP, 10% more damage on ranged skills, and 8 more accuracy. And then we have the Ancestor's Map for scouting, so 25% more scouting and trap disarm chance. Then the usual ranged build, so usually using Winnowing Volley, AoE hit, pin down if I need to hit a single target, upping her speed, lowering their dodge, and a bigger damage to a single target as long as it's not in rank 1, wheeling Disengage to get her back in row 3, and Onslaught if I just want to end a target, which will also move her forward. So that's kind of the plan. This is long, so I'm not sure how long it's going to take, and how many bosses once again we're going to run into in here, but here's hoping we run into something new. Or something fun, and not the Swine Scavenger. Let's see. So let's bring a bunch of food here, some shovels. I'm going to bring some anti-venom here just because there is an off chance, a lot of bandages, a lot of medicinal herbs, few keys, a lot of torches, especially because 1, there's the fog walls from creeping mists, and 2, that there is the, what are they called? There's those little scrolls on the ground in here that I can burn with torches to get the negative quirks off. So hopefully I can use those to get some bad quirks up. Usually they appear at least once or twice in like mediums. I'm hoping more appear in the long. We'll see. I'm going to bring Kraken ribbons to level everyone up. Just because this is already going to be a stress heavy team, I'm going to bring Amphitheater ribbons to get less stress on us. And I know Flamma's going to have some accuracy issues here. So let's bring the training ribbons because that gives us plus accuracy. Well, I can stack that up to 4, so I might as well do that. But I think it's like the altar ribbon and maybe one of these other ones I can only stack up to 2. So that's why I was thinking that way. But we'll bring the training ribbons just because of Flamma's lower accuracy and they have some dodge in here. I know that looks like I have a full inventory, but these are going to be used instantly.
They breed quickly down there in the dark. But perhaps we can slay them even faster.
Alright, let's do this. So training ribbon, 5 accuracy, 10 protection. Amphitheater ribbon. I really only wanted this for the minus stress, but it also gives my plus movement resistance. And then the Kraken ribbon, I only wanted this for the resolve experience, but it also gives plus virtue chance. Everyone's getting 1 of each. That gives me 3 spaces. There is a secret room right here, so I'm going to go to that because I have a key. Which will also get me in a fight immediately. And I do want the invitation off of this guy. So right away, I'm going to knock the Gatekeeper. He has 30 dodge, but even with the plus accuracy, we missed our first hit. Oh, so slink back. So now he has a bunch of plus damage, remember that. Flamma is going to do Menace for the riposte. And then I originally wanted to do Winnowing Volley here to just hit all of them. But Pin Down might take out the Gatekeep. Well, he didn't heal for as much as he was hit for. I'm going to do Fungal Claw to try to hit the one that has an action we can hit for more than its max health and have a 30% crit.
Eradicated.
Didn't have a corpse anyway. Now, I'm not sure what he says here. Oh, he already escaped? Wow.
Even the boldest gaze.
But I know he's like based on the guy that from Darkwood, so is it Dutch? I know it's not English, but I know it's based off another language. Get the sycophants just because they're faster.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
For some reason, I was thinking that the elusive exit wasn't until turn 3.
Wind falls. A faint hope blossoms.
Otherwise, I wouldn't have used Menace. Alright, let's take him out.
Obliterated.
Yeah, I'd say that was obliterated. We don't have a corpse now, though.
Give them no quarter.
Not that we really need one.
So clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Now, I'll probably get rid of the heirlooms for the trapezohedrons. Let's get rid of the portraits because I actually need crusts. And then, for now, I'll get rid of the jade. Once again, I actually do need those. And then I'm actually going to camp in here. Just get rid of a firewood, get some bonuses.
Huddled together. Furtive and vulnerable. Rats in a maze.
Hunter's Wit for the scouting. We're going to Nature Provides. Get some food back. We're going to leave that. A Nightmare for the nighttime ambush prevention. Because I didn't see if Darian had the thing. I'm gonna Punching Bag so he gets... Flamma gets more damage and we're gonna punch Darian. Just because he gets more stuff at low health. And then let's do Suffer just for the Blight and Bleed resistance and plus Death Blow resistance on Darian.
In Radiance, may we find...
I really need to start paying attention to the nightmare stuff. Because then I might not need to waste the stuff for nighttime prevention. Oh, we got both blights. Nice. So let's do Necrosis. Hit both of them, heal up. Menace. Now he's marked, got the riposte. We're going to do Winnowing Volley. Gladiator is going to go down. Poor Piggy. I'd say it was annihilated, alright.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
What you gonna do?
Death waits for the slightest lapse in concentration.
I mean, that's what I wanted to have happen. The crit is kind of whatever, but... Alright, we're gonna take out the Reaver.
Destroyed.
I didn't take into consideration how many crits that we would be getting. So that's kind of destroying all the corpses that we could be looting. But on the plus side, we are annihilating. I probably want the Onyx, if I'm being totally honest. I'll give up the crests for that, because I do want to take money back from this. It's a Mimic. I think it's a Mimic. Because the anti-venom doesn't work. And my keys do. So either this is an heirloom chest that only the keys work on, or it's a Mimic. Called it. Alright, well, bonk him. We are going to do Bungle Claw. Man, that chunked him out. Moving forward.
The horror.
Wheeling disengage to move back into row 4. Nice little debuffs there. Slinking back. Got Necrosis to heal. No, you don't. Oh, hell. And now I can't do pin down, so I absolutely have to hit Flamma. Or pass my turn. Well, I mean, on the off chance that I one-hit or crit it. Or dodge. That's always the thing, too. And let's just take out the Mimic. Flamma. Don't.
Dazed. Reeling. About to break.
Yeah, that's the thing. At least he went to Darien. That could have been a lot worse.
There's no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
At least we got another puzzling trapezohedron. That's all I gotta say. Alt party order will leave the gold. Yeah, we'll just go up, then back down, and then just go to the sides when we need to. This is what I wanted from the start. There's a lot of things here I would like to get rid of. Oof. So anything we get rid of on Maciek is a good thing, including like Nervous. The rest are kind of whatever, because like if he's enlightened and a bad gambler and deviant taste, that's cool. That's cool, because if he will only meditate, I'm fine with that. And then if he's a bad gambler and he will only meditate, it's fine because he won't gamble. And then if he's a deviant taste, I'm almost fine with leaving that as is. Won't visit the brothel. And then Wimpy I'd like to get rid of. Darien here, I'd actually like to keep Venomous, just because it goes really well with Seal of the Scourge. It's just some of this other stuff that I might like to get rid of there. And then Enlightened, once again, is kind of whatever. So out of all of it, let's go for Flamma, I suppose. And we got rid of Wimpy, which is best case scenario there, I think.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
So we're gonna loop around, and then each time we go back, we're just going to go to the side a little bit. Man, there's a lot of those. I might get to the Countess soon,
Spirits are lifted.
just so that they stop appearing. Although, if I do that, they're just gonna re-pop up, aren't they? I can actually Necrosis the Gorer, can't I? And then he goes down to Blight.
Confusion, nerves, and panic.
Then let's Menace for the attack back. And then the Swine Smith will be next. Or we can just Winnowing Volley for now.
Masterfully executed.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Yeah, he does have a lot of crits received. So, I mean, the fact that he is getting crit isn't surprising. I was a little leery if I wanted to do this. Alright, let's get the Thrall, because that's what you can hit.
decimated.
Unfortunate. I mean, once again, crits.
Confidence surges.
Oh,
as
we have one.
crumbles.
Let's just do this so I get my prized corpse. And then take him out. Ooh.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Why must it give me all the shinies when I have no room? I do have too many torches, though, don't I? Especially if I have another camp, I can probably get through the rest of this with that many torches. We're gonna do this for some food. I actually thought it would be more. I thought there was a trap there. I bonk a supplicant. Kinda surprised I bladed it, slinking back. So I'm gonna do winnowing volley anyway. Menace.
Decisive pummeling.
I mean, a crit for one isn't really decisive pummeling, but, you know. Whatever you think there, buddy. I think that one blights out, so I'm not going to get a corpse out of it. I do get that corpse, thankfully.
A death by inches.
Definitely doing this. And that puts him in rank of Flayer, which we will do. Yeah. I love that little squeal they do sometimes. As creepy as it is. Bonk another. And winnowing volley is the only way to hit it. Maybe I get another corpse? No. Oh, I thought Flammo would take it out. I'm gonna get the money while I can. If you haven't figured that out.
Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
And as much as I would like the jade, we're gonna leave it. Slavering cultist. Alright, I don't really need to heal, so let's hit a gladiator.
Powerful blow.
Slinking back.
Devastating blow.
By winnowing volley. That one's probably going to be easy to take out. Then we're going to menace. I'm assuming at least one of them, if not two of them, will hit Flamma. Probably these two, the gladiator and the slavering. Oh, I was not expecting the guard. He still might hit Flamma and then get taken out by the riposte. Unfortunate. Yeah, he still did. Skinning our prey. Get that money. I mean, he probably could have taken out the cultists, slavering cultist there, but that's fine. We're going to take out the enchantress with pinned down here. And then do what we can about this slavering cultist.
Sedated.
I actually can use Lash's gift. Wow. I don't want to stress out Flamma anymore, so we'll do it on him. And then bonk. Really? Not going at anyone marked. That won't destroy the corpse unless we crit. Go at the corpse again. Which I know is wasting all those buffs, but that's fine. I'm going to heal Flamma, which 11 damage is a little rough, but that's fine. And let's do a double hitter. Just to make sure he goes down. And we whipped it. Is that a minus accuracy? I forget. No, it's just a minus damage. We kind of whipped that. Alright, well. We're not stealthed anymore, but we should get this. Prize skins, definitely taking those.
Victory. But a victory nonetheless.
I'm pretty sure I have the paper cranes for the silent, so I can leave that. Can use our last key here for the chest.
Hacks laden with loot are often low on supplies.
And we'll just continue down. Oh, it's a stress fight. Lovely. And we can just rip them apart because there won't be any corpses.
Well struck.
So that one goes down to Blight. Probably take this one out. I'm just going to use Pin Down to do damage rather than a Winnowing Volley.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Very nice dodge. 2 in a row. Was not expecting that. But now they're going to go again. Ah, hell. Alright, let's destroy this one. They do have some dodge. Taking him out. And then the other two can get this sycophant.
Sedated.
Brutality. Just to make sure he goes down. And maim. I kind of do miss the old brutality,
Remind yourself that overconfidence
but this one does the job.
and insidious killer.
Because the old brutality was like, you had to be in the front row and only targeted the first row, but was a headbutt that did a huge amount of bleed and stun, if I remember right.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Yeah, we can leave that. Let's default party order. Are either of you good with traps? 60. 60. We can get the... Yeah, let's get the cat stressed down with the trap there. And then we'll go down and do the same thing over there. Macic can get this one. Might get something out of this. Or we might get stress up. I do like some of these backgrounds. Some of them are really cool. And a loot. Which gives gold that I'm gonna leave behind. I do feel like I have too much food here. Because I probably will find more in the Warrens, but it was one of those I'd rather be safe than sorry starting off. Hey, Chieftain. It's not what I was hoping to find, but it is kind of a mini boss, I suppose. Oh. Do I just want to go all in on him? -4 speed, knockback 1. I don't really want the knockback on him, so let's just do this.
The ground quakes.
Well, there's half of his health. I'll do Slink back next if he's still alive. And then, yeah, punish. So he takes 5 damage. Destroy them, and then on his next turn he goes down. No Grond for you.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
I could use this. There are situations to use the Spiral Rune. There are very big situations to use the Spiral Rune. Because hear me out. There are a very big lack of healers in my estate. If I put this on a healer who is at rank 4, I can get more heroes to rank 5 easily and then just not use it on the final roster to get to rank 5. Another Jade Seashell, which we don't really need. I am tempted to take these. However, what would I give up? There are things that can blight me in here. I don't think I need the anti-venom for many of the curios other than heirloom chest, right? Yeah, I'm fine to get rid of that. I was hoping to find you, buddy. Hi, Swine Mount. He's so ugly that he is adorable. He's so ugly that he's adorable. I don't think I've ever actually fought this one, if I'm being totally honest. So let's take a quick look at him. One very big, oversized arm that he's probably going to use to leap at me with. Got a few shields with arrows and a chain on this arm, so I'm not sure what he's going to do with that. He's got spikes coming out of, which are, I'm guessing, overgrowths. It's kind of like a spine thing. And then just armor coming off the back there. I mean, it's kind of cool design. I like it. Alright, I'm going to menace here, because I'm not sure what he's going to do. What is he from? This isn't Bristle and Bone. This isn't Here Be Monsters, right? What is he from? I don't want to say Koala's Creature Collection. Well, there's only so many things he could be from. Well, I think the Gore just got destroyed. The Smith is going to power him up. This might be frightening. Plus 25% damage, speed, and crit. Oh, now he's stealthed. How can something that big be stealthed? Well, Smith's down. I can't hit him. He's stealth for how many rounds now? At least we can de-stress a little bit, yeah? I didn't realize he would skin prey when there's nothing to skin. That's kind of interesting. Heal, I suppose. Not much, but it's something. Alright, he should come out of stealth now. Let's take him out before he goes back in. I had higher hopes for you, buddy. I was hoping you'd do something more than roaring disengage.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
As much as I'd like the crest, I actually can't really take them right now, so... I think this gets me a damage buff. Yeah, damage, accuracy, crit until camp. I actually should have put this on Flamma for the accuracy. Oh, that was re-scouting the secret door. Okay. Alright, yeah, we'll just do it on him. And then get this. Which we're gonna throw away. Okay.
Waiting to be spent.
We won't be ambushed. Alright, another trap down. We're gonna avoid that. And you can dig in the mummy with a bandage. Which is just money. Lovely. We're gonna do this. Use the sconce, then immediately burn the torch.
Handsome reward for a task well performed.
Lovely. And he's ferocious.
The mind cannot hope to withstand such an assault.
I'm just gonna destroy a sycophant with him. I don't think I need to slink back. Well, you hit the person who could take it. At least that's a plus. And we'll take that one out. Now they'll probably go again. Now, we haven't seen the Seeing Red yet, have we? As many as targets as he's taken out. Unless I'm just, like, blind. Okay, Winnowing Volley won't take it out, but Punish probably will. Taking what we can.
This expedition at least promises success.
Why must you taunt me?
The light, the promise of safety.
Yeah, screw it. Taunt the Loot Goblin. Yes, that is the great idea.
Such blockages are unsurprising. These tunnels predate even the earliest settlers.
Suppose we can get rid of this on Julia, and then she has more stress options for stress relief. What in the unholy hell is that? Unstable Flayer. Oh, it has a butcher knife. Okay. I don't recall seeing this one. Okay, slink back. So is this like that, like, little fleshling thing, but only mutated more? I don't remember it. I mean, that's what I was gonna have you do, Flamma. Okay. Material consumption. No, don't eat my corpse. That was my corpse. That was my corpse. Okay, Smith needs to go down so he doesn't, like, be the last one standing and do stuff to me. And, heal yourself because you're not going to hit the tunneler. And even if you do, it's not going to be much. Hi, little snaky dude. I was not expecting you to go first.
Foolish horrors.
Here, you can have the blood.
Brought low and driven into the mud.
I'm actually going to go up, do this stuff, then come back down. Ah, Corpse Devourer and Corpse Eaters. Lovely. Let's just link back.
Impressive.
That way I get the Aegis off at least. Let's go at the Corpse Devourer. You have a problem, Flamma. Probably get that checked out. Gonna bonk that one, and then we're gonna go at the Corpse Devourer. Which we whiffed again. Alright, winnowing volley, hit them all.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle. A dizzying blow to body and brain.
I didn't realize he actually marked with his attacks. Alright, well, we'll take out the Corpse Eater since it's a higher damage move and I don't want that going at the block. And now we can go at the Corpse Devourer. Who, yes, you did crush it into a pulp. Good job.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Where does that bleed? You can eat it. Spinal Devourer and Carrion Construct. I mean, congratulations, you did something. We're gonna go at this Spinal, the Swine Skulker. Bleed it, or blight it, I suppose. Let's take him out. If I winnowing volley, I'll take out the block and hit the gore there, so might as well do this. Oh, don't tell me this is going to be another Aegis. Just protection, we can live with that. Let's do Slink back to do the same thing here, also getting our damage up. He hit the stealth guy. I wouldn't be surprised if that took him out of stealth, if I'm being completely honest. Yeah, let's just wallop here. And we missed. Actually, does that take his accuracy down when he's ferocious? I never really checked that. Alright, let's blight again. Winnowing volley to hit them all. I think the gore goes down. He lost his arm, so he only gets one action now. Although those floating bones look kind of weird around him. Wait, he still has two actions though. Interesting. Well, he's gone now. Then let's take out the Devourer. who gets an Aegis. Winnowing Volley takes the Aegis away. And we'll blight him. We are definitely skinning the prey. I want to heal, so let's do Deathless on Julia. She's looking decent now.
Injury and despondence set the stage for heroism or cowardice.
Alright, even if Brutality hit for maximum, it wouldn't take him out, because I was thinking if I could Brutality, then Indomitable would be good. Actually, what I could probably do is do that and then have Julia finish him off. Or we can do that. Alright. And then we'll just leave this stuff. I suppose no, I can't use medicinal herbs because that's just minus damage for 2 rounds. Alright. Holy water. Leave that. So, one more room up, then we'll go down here, finish all that up, and see what we get. You're the one I didn't want to see here, buddy. You're the one I didn't want to see. Alright, so you can move one forward. We're gonna slink back. At least we bladed him. I can move her back to 4. I think what I'm going to do is Lash's Gift on... We'll give him the block and the extra damage. We'll be smart about this. Oh, yikes. Wheeling disengaged, move back. Minus accuracy there, maybe it'll do something. At least one was blocked. We are going to Fungal Claw here. Let's take out the Reaver. Just hoping for a little bit more. Going to Menace. Moving back. I guess not. Taking out Reaver. It plates out. Or not. Winnowing Volley, Reaver down.
A momentary abatement.
Drummer down. Figured he would do that. That's 2 age. Only 1. Okay. Unfortunate, but we can try to blight him again. Let's move back. I mean, at least it's something. Not what I would have done, but it's something. We're going to lower his dodge, up our speed. Got it off. That hurt just a little bit. We need to heal Flamma. We're going to slink back. Deathless healing Julia. Not what we need right now. You're going to Indomitable. Heal your stress, heal yourself. hit the Scavenger. Very nice. Now, I did want Flamma in rank 1, but this'll do.
From becoming unwound.
Bandage. And we're going to Fungal Claw. I was really hoping for that crit. Pin down will only do 13. If we do Onslaught, that'll do 14. So we're going to do Pin down. Not great.
As life ebbs, terrible.
Just waiting for that heart attack.
Heal themselves. Madness, our old friend.
If we hit for 11 or blight him, he's down. It's not the greatest blight chance, but we're gonna go for it. There we are. No damage because of the health we were at. Taking what we can. We are going to heal. We're going to take the Scavenger's skull, and we're going to be off. I did want to go to this room here. That being said, we're going to be smart about this. And use one of our firewoods first. Feasting for the stress.
In the dark. The battle may yet be won.
He's really not getting any stress relief, is he? We're going to do Undying so that we get stress down on Darien. Healing. We're going to prevent nighttime ambush, hoping to actually afflict. Or, like, do the heart attack. Yikes. Let me think here. If I... He has a lot of minus stress relief received on him is kind of the bad thing here. So, let's do Punching Bag. That way he... Or not Punching Bag. Chain the Beast. That way he gets the heart attack. I can heal him with the food, I think. That way he has a little less stress on him.
Hold fast or expire.
Going to encourage. Do I have a way of healing him now? I do not. That was a mistake. So instead we're just going to do Nature Provides and we're going to get out of here. Because that stress is not good. We're probably not going to get through that fight without someone dying. And then I'm not going to get through all that. There is a potential of me being able to heal him. But I don't like this. I probably should have taken off the Tormentor's hood. Like, I could take off his trinkets here and try to do fights, I suppose, but especially because of where he's at. I don't know. Yeah. Let's be smart about this, not lose another hero. We'll get out of here with a good amount of gold, regardless of how much I lose for retreating, and be alright.
You cannot learn a thing.
Didn't get the Virtuous Padlock, which is fine. Didn't get the quest rewards, which is fine. Still got a good amount of prize skins. Still got a few gems and stuff like that. 50,000 for retreating is ridiculous. I'm alright with that. Everyone's still alive. Darien somehow got observed. Irrepressible on Magic and Germaphobe, Claustrophobia on Julia, Musical and Smallpox, Germaphobe on Flamma, and Roused on Flamma, which actually is really good, all things considered, on the Thrall. I did know that stress was going to be a bigger thing here, and without like a good stress healer, I did know that it was going to be kind of a limiting factor, so that is what it is.
Flames on the
And wolves at the door.
sulfur.
I was kind of waiting for this one.
The wolves are at the door.
No one to hire. I do want to get rid of Smallpox here, actually. She got Smallpox and Claustrophobia, so we're going to get rid of Claustrophobia first. Then we're going to lock in Musical just because of the stress stuff. Flamma is going to get rid of Germaphobe and lock in Roused just because Roused is, once again, a good thing on the... Oh, I don't want to be spreading that. Never mind. Darian's going to be going to the Penance Hall. Does Magic have anything? Germaphobe actually is kind of bad for him because he can go into blighting groups. So we're going to get rid of that. I do think I'm going to get rid of Daybreaker, just because it's one of those things that one hero per roster. So I think that might be one of those ones that like just stays locked in, and that can go to better heroes because he doesn't stun anything and he doesn't gain torch from any skills. So we're just going to get rid of it. Maybe it pops up on a better hero. Flamma needs stress relief. I'm not putting him in the Abbey while someone else is in there because I do not want to spread the Crimson Curse, so he's just going to go to the bar for now. That'll get some stress relief, and then he won't be afflicted, I think, and then he can just sit around. Brigand Wolf is available. I thought they got rid of the +2 damage versus marked, but I guess they didn't. So this is a pretty good trophy. I do want to get it, and I don't want my Hamlet to get damaged. So with that being said, we will be doing this next. It shouldn't take too long to go and do. Should get Martin and Fang de-stressed a bit. Anyone else need stress relief while I'm at it? Yes. A lot of people. We'll get rid of the Glandular Fever. Alright. So I'm not sure who I'll be taking into Wolf. Now note that this is Cho's Wolf, so it will be slightly different. I don't recall exactly what Cho changed about Wolf. It's something about like taking out the bombs is more worthwhile because the bombs change and different bombs do different things. So I'll see what that's about next time, but this did change and we'll just kind of see what the deal is with that next time. So that's what we'll be doing first, and then afterward I'll probably pivot from there depending upon what's all available, what looks nice. Like there are trinkets I would like to go get right now, but I'm not going to have the Hamlet get damaged, so we'll just see what's available after that immediately. So that'll be it for this time. As always, I wish you all well. I'll see you next time, and please have a good one.